these new times, you know, I write things down in my phone, and then sometimes now I don't have a pen. I get it done, Pat. So we got Don Bishop reaching out. He said here, if you go there, they will tell you to get out. I never said they were Europeans. If I go where to Dominican Republic, or if you go and tell them they're God, they will tell you to get out. I mean, there's not, Dominicans, they don't have a monopoly on that. I know people that be kicked out of their house, came home, said they 5%ers, they don't eat this, they don't eat that, and their mom told them, all right, you gotta get out. If you ain't doing that heathen shit in my house, my house, my rules, you don't want to follow them, get out. So that's, But what's the deal, Don Bishop, what you have to add on with us?
Please, nah, I don't know if y'all was missing my comments that I was putting in earlier. I know you was kind of behind. For the truth, I was saying, my wisdom's mom's is Dominican. You know what I'm saying? And she black as hell. I mean, phenotypically black. Like, her hue is really, really strong dark. When I first met her in high school, I thought she was African. When I saw her, but then when she spoke, I'm like, oh, nah, you got a Spanish accent. You know what I'm saying? Or Latin accent. You know what I'm saying? She's Dominican. When my son was born, right, they made fun of my son because my son had a dark hue, right? This is the idea that these Dominicans have. Like, they gravitate around light-skinned children. You know what I'm saying? Like, my wisdom's mom's, she's black as fuck. But her grandchildren who are light-skinned, who can pass for white, they gravitate around them more than they do the dark-skinned children. And like I said, this is the idea that was passed down to them. They wasn't born that way. This is the idea that was passed down to them. And like one of the guards put in the live, Dominicans and Haitians, they all occupy the same landmass of DR. And when I first went to DR, when I first got there, like you said, I was going by like what I saw on TV, Telemundo, and all that shit. I'm like, oh yeah, everybody in DR is all, they all look like white people. Because that's what I see on TV. But when I actually got there, when I first landed, right? When I first landed, and I'm going through the hood, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck am I, Africa? Look at all these fucking black motherfuckers around here. But they won't say to you that they're black. They will fight you tooth and nail, and you be like, yo, you black? They'll look at you like, no, I'm not black. I'm Dominican. So that causes a separation. And it's the culture. Somebody, I forgot who it was, but somebody said it's not the color, it's the culture. And you're right. And like I also stated, which I think was deleted, which YouTube probably deleted, I think, yo, that's a jail mentality. When niggas go to jail and they do a bid, the first thing they do, you try to mob up with the gangs that's running the joint. I remember my brother, my middle brother, not my older brother, my middle brother, when this nigga went to jail, he was a 5%er. When he came home, this nigga talking about, oh, I'm 031. 031? What the fuck you talking about 031? You a blood now? But when he got to jail, there was no 5%ers there. Listen, there was no 5%ers there. There was only blood niggas there. So they was like, yo, nigga, you gonna blood up with us? Or you already know what it is. So he blooded up with them. Because there was no 5%ers to mob up with. So that's that same jail mentality. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. You know what I'm saying? So these Dominicans, when they come to America, they like, all right, well, who's the ruling power, or what's the ruling power? It's the Caucasian, the colored man. So I'm gonna identify with the colored man. Fuck these black Afro Asiatic or African Latina. I'm not down with that. I'm gonna, like somebody else put in the chat, on their status, they put, when they put black, white, or other, they put other. They don't put black. They put other. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's that mentality that they have. I remember one time, real quick, because I'm not going to take up a lot of time, real quick. We went to a dinner for my wisdom's grandmoms, right? And she's dark skinned as well. And I remember if we had all the kids there and whatever, and we was all eating. And I remember her mom said something real critical to me. It went over my head at first, but she was like, "Yo, let's clean up the table." Because, you know, the kids made a mess. She's like, "Yo, let's clean up the table. I don't want them thinking that we're black." I was like, "What?" You know what I'm saying?
Wait, at a restaurant, you said?
Yeah, we was at a restaurant. And the kids was making, kids was making a mess. She was like, "Yo, let's clean." It was a Dominican restaurant. And her mom's was like, "Yo, let's clean up before the waitress get over here, because I don't want them thinking that we're black." So in her mind, she's like, "Yo, black people are naturally messy. So because we are dark hue, I didn't want them to associate with us being black because we're dark hue. I want them to know, like, well, we're not black even though we're dark. We're Dominican." And I looked at that shit like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But that's that determined idea that they weren't born with, but it was instilled in them, God. It's not like Yakub was born with a determined idea. That determined idea was instilled in them, in these Dominicans. And I seen that shit firsthand, God. Go ahead.
It's more out in the open. You know what I'm saying? But colorism is worldwide. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, colorism is, but you know, with them, it's more blatant. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't hide it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for 1 second. Let me divine knowledge. You said here that I call them God. They only God if they recognize it. Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Allah Shasha. I'm talking about Hindu Islam. I'm talking about Mahadi. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about gods that have history in those countries. You know what I'm saying? And you you'd be in for quite a conversation if you went into Allah Shasha and called him white. I don't think you want to do that. But yeah, I'm talking about the gods, man. You know, don't say that, man. If they was on here right now, you know, infinite mind, you know, Sunyans. These is all brothers that I don't think you want to call them white, man.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? You know, but you know, if you want to try it, just let me know when you try it, man, because I want to film it. I want, I want to film. I want to film that one when you call it "La Sha Sha White Kid Face."
Good. But who was it on the live that said that black means the absence of color? Who said that? That's the most asinine shit I heard. Black is the absence of color when all colors derive from black. So how can somebody say that black is the absence of color? I didn't understand that.
That was divine knowledge. He said, "I still don't get what you're saying." Okay, what are you saying, man? Like, hold up. You expect me to define what black is by what 85s who lack the knowledge say this?
Exactly.
I don't understand what you're saying. You're saying that they don't accept that they gods. Brothers in America don't accept that they gods. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I said, Wesley Snipes don't accept that he God.
I thought Wesley Snipes was a new Wabian. I thought he was down with Dr. York, though.
He could be. I don't know. But I know I never seen him at a rally. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen them building on no supreme mathematics, so I'm just going by that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
You may hit me tomorrow and be like, yo, God, why you play with me, man? My name is Supreme University. You know what I'm saying? That could happen. I'm not saying that again.
Nah.
But I'm just saying.
West ain't never broke down on knowledge like that, but I mean, like, I thought he was with the Nubians, because I could have sworn I saw a joint, like, when he came out with Blade. And I remember Bokeem Woodbine, right? Bokeem Woodbine was out there, and he was a part of the Nubian Nation. And I remember they said, like, yeah, yo, Wesley is a part of the Nubian Nation with Polite and all of them. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't expect him to be, you know, on some 5% shit, but he had some type of knowledge to where he knew that the black man was original, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. But see what you're doing, that's the wrong thing. Divine knowledge is you getting caught up in the separation. I know that people in their minds, whatever, they think it's a whole bunch of separation, man. But you gotta remember, man, that when they say, tell us why the devil called out people African, see, that's the same reason why the devil called out people Dominican. That's the same reason the devil called out people Puerto Ricans. That's the same reason the devil called out people, all these other things. And we're supposed to be uniting the seeds. We're not supposed to be falling in to this thing that you're doing now. So I'm not sure. You said I don't understand. I'm not getting what you mean. But, what is it that you mean?
Separation.
You know what I'm saying? Because, see, we can get caught up in that. We can get caught up in that just from the other side of the street. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you got places where, look, across on that side of the street, that's another whole gang. You'll kill anybody we see over there.
Indeed.
You understand what I'm saying? Because we got that separation in our mind. We can find 1,000 reasons for it to be separation. But we got that's the challenge. That's the challenge. It's to unite all the seeds.
United we stand, divided we fall. And that's a tactic that was implemented by the devil. Word.
But at any rate, this was a good live. We got a little bit wild at the end, but everybody do the each one teach one. Hit the like button if you made it this far. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you share this on your other pages. You know what I'm saying? Your Facebook, your Twitter, Instagram, text messages, the Facebook groups, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying?
I got Dokim. I got 2 Earths that I'm building with on Instagram. I'm trying to get them to get onto the lives right now. I'm trying to ease them in because they kind of intimidated. I told them it was Hotep. I said it was a Hotep channel, so relax. We're not gonna go, beast mode or whatever. So I got 2 Earths, Star Asia, and another Earth that I'm building with on Instagram that I'm giving an hours to or whatever. And I told them about your live, and I'm trying to get them to get on your lives, but they.
Where's Star Asia?
Star Asia. She's from PA.
Asia from?
She's from PA.
All right.
She a yellow seed.
I grew up with Star Asia.
Yeah, Star Asia. She's from PA. She yellow seed, Puerto Rican. She a Puerto Rican. I've been building with her on the side. We exchange numbers and whatever. So I've been building with her. I'm trying to get her on another Earth that I was building with. I'm trying to get on because she said her enlightener. She said her enlightener was like, he wasn't giving her the knowledge properly. Like, she told me that her enlightener said, yo, you're supposed to knowledge 120 in 10 days. I said, what? I said, you a grown woman with 2 kids and 2 jobs. How the fuck you gonna knowledge 120 in 10 days? I said, nah, that's for the babies to knowledge that. That's for the babies. you can't knowledge 120 in 10 days, and you got 2 jobs and kids to worry about. So she was like, she felt intimidated, and she said that's why she put the knowledge to the side. She was like, I had to put that shit to the side, and I was doing things as an 85er. But she was like, I need somebody to build with me the right way. I said, yeah, like, whoever's enlightening you, like, he doesn't understand the science of pedagogy. And pedagogy is a science of teaching.
And that's
he doesn't.
that. But, I've heard some outstanding stories. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was a brother that knowledge 120 in 2 weeks around the time when I got the knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
But
his name was
young. Y'all was young, though.
Not just that, but nobody really liked him because he was like your cousin that always do everything right. Now you got a cousin that he just a good dude. Like, he just do everything right, and your mom is always saying like, "Yo, why can't you be more?"
Yeah. Actually, I was that dude.
But
I was that dude.
Everybody got their last laugh though, because Karen didn't keep 120. You understand what I'm saying? So he had a remarkable, I heard somebody got it in like 2 days. You know what I'm saying? I heard some, but 10 days. This is kind of a ridiculous. That sounds a little bit like a setup.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you give somebody an impossible thing, you know what I'm saying? And then so now when they don't do it, now the penalty, you understand what I'm saying? For the record, y'all, I'm about to say peace, but I'm watching this little side rally with Alchemy and 793rd, so I'm gonna stay on for a while. And watch the side rally develop.
I got my money on 793rd.
Interesting.
I got my money on Bujan. Peace, 793rd.
I just know that it's been going on for a minute, but I haven't been able to lock in and really pay attention. So
793rd got that knowledge right there, son. Peace to the God. Bujan.
Peace.
Yo, peace, Doc Ken. I gotta get out of here, man. I got the hardest working man. I gotta work double time now because my tenant can't pay his rent. So.
Oh man.
Yeah, you already know what it is, Doc.
Well, look at this way. You'll be getting that stimulus check.
Yo, that stimulus check only. Yo, man, that stimulus check only gonna cover the oil in my house, man. That's only gonna cover the oil. That ain't gonna cover the mortgage, man. So I gotta work double time now.
All right, look.
Peace, God. Peace.